Even before I got back on the mountain, it was really kind of a fun process of trying to find a sit ski and how I would sit into it, and thinking about how can I make my equipment truly connect with my body so that I can just ski the way I skied before. I first became aware of Bodypoint a couple years ago via Aspen Seating and the US Paralympic ski team, and I saw they were using a couple of the belts across their thighs and stuff like that, and I was like, whoa, like by far the coolest belt system that I'd seen. We've been playing with a variety of their products and interfacing it with my sit ski, and it's been huge. It's been the best thing since I've started evolving equipment 7 years ago.
At Bodypoint, we see ourselves as the people who bridge the gap between the hard mechanical construction that's the wheelchair and the needs of the user, and we try to do that in both a physical and a philosophical sense.
The belts across my lap just really give me an ability to control the tension on how tight I get the bucket cinched up against my legs, and gives me, within millimeters of how tight and how much control I want to have over there. The StayFlex harness finally allows me to incorporate my upper body and my power into the sit ski. Whereas before, everything that I had fastening me into the sit ski was below my level of paralysis. It helped for sure to have good belts down low, but to incorporate my shoulders, my chest, and my core really into the dynamic movement of what it takes to generate power to influence a turn has been huge. So really it's a little bit of counter force stability as well as timing. Able-bodied skiers can use their ski poles for timing. I can use the belt or the StayFlex harness just to kind of press into it, and that's a timing cue to set the new turn.
When I came to Bodypoint, what I realized is the engineering and the ingenuity that goes into the products. Many of the other products on the market are very stretchy, made of neoprene materials, and they stretch and stretch and overstretch. But we've actually engineered the stretch so that it has an end range. That's why it can work so well for someone who like Josh, he's using it to help control and help drive his turns and his movement.
One of the Bodypoint products that I'm most excited about is this new lap belt that I got going on here, which is really just a simple addition to my wheelchair that I just kind of whoop, cross over like this. The number of things that it helps me to do better in my everyday life is unbelievable. So from just literally pushing, I feel like my shoulders were designed to be shoulders and not legs. So I've probably got a certain number of pushes in me over a lifetime, maybe a few million pushes before my shoulders start to give out. When I'm 60 or 70 years old, there's gonna be a point where my shoulders are like, man, you're meant to use your legs, not your arms. Right away, the efficiency in the pushing that I have right now, I think will give me more of a lifespan with my arms. When I first put this belt on, I was super reluctant. I've been in the chair for 10 years, and the last thing I want to do is put a seat belt on my wheelchair. I thought they were stupid. I thought it would restrict my freedom and be a restraint, but the reality is it gives me way more freedom in my chair. I don't feel like I'm sitting on my wheelchair anymore. I feel like it's a part of who I am. Right away, when I first started chatting with Bodypoint, I could tell that everybody here really cares about what they do. This is a really tight-knit community of people that know that the work that they do contributes to making a better society and a better life for a lot of people that have mobility limitations. Bodypoint helps to create a connection between the person and the equipment, and if you have that intimate connection, then you can do anything. You can transcend the disability.